Hello everyone and welcome to Geeking Out About It. My name's Sam.
And I'm Jacob Wolf.
And this time we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. Seeing as it is the quarantine times and we are kind of trapped in our house, we're going to be mixing up our format a bit. So we are here in the Geek House and we have built this room just for this show, and we've really put in a lot of stuff into this room. We got some nice decorations. I got Batsy in the corner. We got a nice lighting setup. You know, I'm really proud about how this turned out, and there's a lot of stuff that we're going to be doing based around that. But yeah, this is the new set, and this is how we're going to be doing things from now on. And seeing as we don't really want to try and make it feel weird and unauthentic, we're going to be changing the format completely, and we're going to be doing smaller episodes. So traditionally we have 30-minute episodes, but this time we're going to be chopping things down from like 5 to 15 minutes within that time range, and we're really going to be focusing our efforts and kind of touching base on topics we otherwise wouldn't be able to talk about. So like we've talked about some big topics in the past, from Star Trek to Star Wars and kind of like James Bond, all that kind of stuff that's kind of like a bigger thing and a global phenomenon, you know? But reaching down on a smaller level, we are going to be able to get to touch base with some things that, you know, don't have that kind of big stance, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for instance. Like, that's something that we don't get to talk about a lot, you know? And something like the original Transformers cartoon, like, it's, you know, smaller stuff. And I'm really looking forward to being able to talk about those things with you guys. But this week in particular, I think we're gonna kick things off with the center piece right here, the Power Rangers. And there's a specific reason for that. I think that Power Rangers are kind of just like this one thing that would, it's a small topic, and it would work really well for this.
Right, and I think, you know, this does give us the versatility to do that, so why don't we dive in? I don't know a whole lot about Power Rangers. I've watched the Power Rangers movie, the new one.
Yeah, the 2017 one with like the Krispy Kreme propaganda.
Yeah, and Billy Cranston, because you convinced me that he died, and I cried because, well, I'm emotional sometimes, but I still enjoyed that, and part of the reason I loved it was, you know, the action they got in there. That was kind of a cool concept, and you know, it didn't come from like noble backgrounds, right? All of these superheroes, these Power Rangers, came from a background that was a little unconventional. I think that's part of why I loved it so much.
Yeah, the movie did play good to what it was like to watch the originals and all that stuff, but there have been so many Power Ranger like shows and so much Power Rangers content out there that it's actually really hard to keep track of. Now, it all started off with the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers, which was kind of like a ripoff of Super Sentai, which was this other show, and they decided to take that, reshoot it, and kind of reskin it into their own form, and it became the Power Rangers, which we know and love today. And they really just pulled out the big guns when it came to music and combat and all that kind of stuff, and it became a phenomenon for that reason. And it was just about some teenagers. It was a very relatable topic, you know? You could just do anything with it.
Right, and I think the funny part is I was doing some research, and I was like, so most of the episodes that were originally Super Sentai, that they turned into Power Rangers, were almost exact takes from the Japanese TV show, which is kind of interesting, because you take that and you put it into the American market, and then you kind of, they changed it up a little, of course, to add bigger, better stuff. Yeah. Because it's, you know, it's Hollywood, it's America, we do it a little bigger and better sometimes. And that's kind of what made it popular, but it's not like popular in the way that like Star Wars or Harry Potter is. It has its own like niche popularity.
Yeah, and one thing that I want to say is the vastness of Power Rangers cannot be downplayed at all. I'm gonna read you off a list of every single Power Ranger show that I'm aware of. Okay, so we got the Mighty Morphing Power Rangers, we got Power Rangers, the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers, we got Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers Space, Power Rangers Galaxy, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, which is my personal favorite, Power Rangers Time Force, Power Rangers Wild Force, Power Rangers Dino Thunder, Power Rangers SPD, Power Rangers Mystic Force, Power Rangers Operation Overdrive, Power Rangers Jungle Fury, Power Rangers RPM, Power Rangers Samurai, Power Rangers Super Samurai, Power Rangers Mega Force, Power Rangers Super Mega Force, Power Rangers Dino Charge, Power Rangers Dino Charge Supercharge, Power Rangers Ninja Steel, Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel, and Power Rangers Beast Morphers.
And if that wasn't enough, there's also a couple of plays.
And 3 movies.
And 3 movies. So if you didn't get enough of the TV shows, there's more out there still. And there's also books and comics.
And games. There's also games. While they are bad, they are also games.
I mean, there is no shortage of Power Rangers content, good or not. There's not a shortage of it.
Yeah, and it's really easy to like find out and kind of recognize when you're looking at a Power Rangers, because like just looking at this helmet, you know, it is actually just really distinct, and it has like a nice look to it, and they are all based on like primary colors and stuff like that. So you know, we got the Red Ranger, which is always the leader of the group. In case you weren't aware, like what the Power Rangers were, they got primarily the 3 colors that are used in almost all of them are red, blue, and yellow. Those are the ones that get touched on, and like Ninja Steel has that kind of color basis, and so does Dino Thunder, which is a smaller version of the show where they focused on like 3 characters instead of the 5 that were the original Mighty Morphin, which was red, blue, yellow, and pink and black is the colors that they used for that one. And they've had so much stuff. It's ridiculous. It's actually ridiculous.
Yeah, well, and so, in a few of the shows, the helmets change shape a little, and
you see
all
design, the helmets look different.
Yeah, you see design changes happen, but there's always that same team dynamic, and there's the basic. Oh yeah, that's a Power Rangers morph suit. I know exactly what that looks like.
They're always teenagers. Yeah. Anyways, okay, that's all that I think we're gonna talk about Power Rangers for now, though. But that's the kind of feel we're going for. If you like this content, we're gonna be doing more. We're gonna be posting twice a week, and we're gonna be doing extra content, pushing it up. So stay tuned for that, and we'll see you guys next time.
Yeah.